Hey, what's going on guys? Hyper here today, and what I'm going to show you is how to make your very own intro via PlayStation 4 ShareFactory. Now, I've gotten requests to do this, and it is pretty hard to explain via messaging and voice. So, I'm basically going to let the screen show you itself. Right now, all you have to do is select your clips, just do hour-long clips so that way you can get whatever you want for the intro. And then right here is when you want to start splitting the clips so that you can put them into smaller increments. I recommend having your intro to at least 8 seconds, or if it's longer then just 10. 8 to 10 seconds and you should be good. One thing with the hour-long clips, you're gonna have to put them in separately, considering that Share Factory only lets you have at least 80 minutes into each kind of video that you're doing. So you're gonna have to do each hour-long clip separately. So right now, as you see, I got all 4 clips for my 8-second intro that you guys now know. Now, with all that, what you want to do before you start doing music is you want to take the clip volume and put all the clips down to 0. Now what you're going to want to do is select the song that you want for your intro. I recommend finding a song you actually like instead of using the PlayStation 4 set soundtracks that they already have. That way you have a wider variety of music. Once you have the song that you like, you're going to want to trim it down to one of the best parts in your opinion for the song. And when it comes to music and whatnot for your intros, I suggest, even if some of you don't like techno or dubstep or whatever, this channel that I subscribe to, No Copyright Sounds, has a ton of different kinds of techno, dubstep, whatever kind of music, and it works perfectly. And as it says in the title of the channel, it's no copyright, so you guys can use these songs with no problem whatsoever. Alright, now that trimming it is done, you want to have a fade to your song. Kind of like a, it sounds different in the beginning and the end when you have a fade in. So I recommend at least a 1.5 second for the beginning and then a 1.2 second for the end. You'll be able to mess with all the fades in the music settings. Now we finally have the fading done. Instead of having it as plain as it is now, let's have some filters to it, some effects, some Shazam or whatever you want to call it, just to make it look pretty cool. Some of these filters you can edit, so don't be afraid to try and test each and every single filter out. Alright, and here we go. We have our whole thing done. But that's not it, is it? We need the text. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to export your clips to gallery, and then you're going to want to start up a new project. That way you can select the video that you were just working on, and then add the text to it without having a problem to add the text back into each and every clip. But first you're going to want to have the clip volume all the way to 200%. That way it doesn't sound quieter than it usually does. Alright, here you're going to want to try and find a specific spot to where you can put in text to make it kind of pop out. It's not that easy on ShareFactory like it is on Blender or anything like that. So, what you're going to want to do is find something that kind of really pops. Just like with the old intros, I used the No Man's Sky when you use your pulse engines. Just like with this, when I use the kind of hit from Final Fantasy, it pops. So there you go, there's your text, there's your intro, export it to gallery, and then you can use it in whatever video you want.